Hey, what is going on, MLB family? We are bringing back, or we're going to try to, the original Pack and Track series. Yes, it is here. If you do not know what Pack and Track is, we open packs and we track our profit or our loss to see if packs are good or bad. Last year they were good. This year I'm up in there. I don't know. So what we're going to do is open a 20-pack bundle. We get the topper, costs 30,000 stubs, and we're going to be able to add up the cost of things pretty close. So one thing that MLB does this year is within the packs, you can see what cards are like quick selling for, essentially, but we all know that that's much lower price. So I did a little bit of research. So I think for commons, we're just going to use a base value of 50, right? For bronzes, we're going to take the sell now price times 3, because that seems to be, for the most part, pretty accurate. If you go look at bronzes, obviously some of them aren't, and some of them will be for sure times 3. It just depends. Like some of the higher cards, the range is not nearly as much. But as you get to some of these lower cards, some of them are definitely times 3. I think in the most part it'll even out. It'll even out because there's also commons which also sell for more than 50 stubs, as we see here. So I think for the most part it'll probably even out. If we need to adjust that number to like 2.5 times or something along those lines, we can. I figured like 2 sounded a little too low, so we'll try 3 this time. Let me know what you guys think about that. And we'll go from there. Additionally, I am going to be trying to start a Road to the Show series where you guys will be creating my player. The first video went up last night. I would appreciate if you guys, there's going to be a link in the description. Go click on that. Give it a watch. Give it some help. And give me your suggestions. So I do have a calculator open on my computer. I do have Microsoft Word or WordPad or Notepad, whatever it is, to help out. So if we get any cards that we need to actually go check the value, I'm going to do that. So we're going to start with the topper. And our topper today is... I didn't mean to... Oh, God, I don't want to see a gold walkout. George Springer. So we'll have to go check his price. But hey, I mean, he looks like a decently expensive one. So that's good. So what you'll see, I mean, obviously the hope is a diamond here. But if we go look, we see that we got 25. We'll call these two 125. The Marlins are obviously a good one to get. So we'll call it 300. So 425. Call it 50. Call it 50, right? So that's 150. So it's 575 for pack 1. Pretty close. This pack, not too bad. So the Orioles are expensive right now. So we'll call that 450, 500, 550, 550, 700, 800. So as you can see here, these packs cost a bit much. So we're losing out the gate. And you're going to lose out the gate on these for sure. 10. So we'll just call these two is 100, 150, 360, 480. Not a good start when you're trying to make 30,000 stubs back. But silvers, we're gonna look up the prices of silvers for sure. So we got 10. Call it 100, 220. I don't. 550 plus Seattle's Encarnacion. That's not. I'd like to see golds and diamonds to make this really good. So 100, 150, 200, 250, and we'll just call it 490. No bueno. No bueno. Okay. This glove doesn't. Well, the glove probably sells for 50 actually. So 50, 100, 150, 225, and 500. So 725. Man, I miss doing this. I miss. We're actually getting lucky on our cards. So 350, 425, 475, 525, 535. See, each of these packs were just L. Prices of packs are so high. That gold, we got a gold shoe. Let me write down gold shoe. Gold shoe. Well, we need to go look up the price of that shoe because I don't know exactly what it sells for. So we got 100 there. 340. 460 stubs before the shoe. And again, that pack is taken an L. Now, I've opened a lot of packs this year, and it does seem that you need to pull a diamond or a bunch of golds to break even. It's just the way it is. So 175 plus, we'll call it 450. So we're almost halfway in. And way down. And way down. So stadiums are selling for about 100. Probably a little more, but we'll just call it 100. So that's 200 plus that's 350. And then we get Brandon Crawford. So 4 cards to check the price. 10 packs in, we are at 5,400 stubs. Not good. 175. We're just going to call that pack 300 and pretend like it didn't happen. Holy crap. Pack and track or lose all your stubs. What do we want to call it today? This one actually sells now for 20, so we're going to call it 20. 50, so 70, 120, 270, 370. I told you guys I didn't think these packs were great. I told you that before. I'm standing by it. 250 stubs. You gotta pull greatness. If you do pull greatness, that's one thing. If you don't pull greatness, like this episode is really bad. Holy crap. So that's 210, 360, 385. Let's lose coins, stubs today. 150, 450, 460. But it's not going well. It's not going well. We got that guy. So 300, 600, 700, 800. 800 stubs. Let's go. And we only got 4 packs left. And we are so far away. It's ridiculous. So this will help. So I quick sell these. So what do we got there? 600, 900. Let's call it 1,000. Easily our best pack without a silver yet. Easily. We don't have any gold. We haven't even pulled a gold card besides the topper. So that's bad. This you could sell this for 100, 250, 370. We need a diamond. We need a diamond, or else we're done. Peralta is not a diamond, not even close. But I mean, it's something, right? So 100, 250, 300, 350. Woo. 9,700 stubs. One pack left. Just flip them all. Whatever. We're not getting anything. We know we're not getting anything. So 200, 275 plus Joey Wendell. So we lost a ton. We lost a ton today. How much did we lose? We're at essentially 10,000 stubs right now, right? 10,000 stubs. The first card we have to check is Joey Wendell. Wendell. So we'll throw him up. Still an L. Still an L. Who do we get next? Seattle, Houston. Which one of these is going to come up? Edwin, not too bad. I don't know if he's really going to sell for that, but the market says so. So we'll take it. That's not bad. Then we got George Springer. You should be expensive-ish. 2180 something. It's okay. That's okay. And then Crawford. And it's just quicker to go this way. Crawford is... He'll sell for 8. Crawford will sell for 8. And then we got Peralta. And this is pretty much looking exactly how I thought it would. Big difference from last year. Big difference from last year. Big difference from last year. But the numbers look about what I expect. And I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. We also had this shoe we pulled, right? We pulled a shoe. Not that one. We pulled this one. 450. Okay. So, pre-tax, we made 17,145 stubs. Okay? Subs earned. And we're going to take a portion of the tax there, right? So we'll call it 15,775. Let's put a comma in there. That looks neater. And we spent 30,000. So we lost 15,000 stubs, something along those lines, right? The reason why I think that's pretty much the norm, when we talk about pack value, and this is important, we have to know that the average pack has to be a loss in the game. And the reason for that is or else the market would go shit under, essentially, right? I'm just going to sell stuff while we're here. So if, like last year, there weren't enough people who were taking advantage of it, really. So it was okay. It was fine. But one thing we need to understand this year is higher cost of packs, less content of packs, and more importantly, there's not a lot of pack filler or pack filth or pack garbage, whatever you would want to call it. And while last year it felt like it was garbage, it really wasn't. What it was added value, those hats and those jerseys and all that, all the dumb stuff was pretty profitable in the long run, and it is what made packs pretty good. So getting about a 50% return on average, I feel like that was a fairly average 20 packs. Nothing spectacular in them at all. You didn't see anything crazy jump out at you, so it's fine. No diamonds, one gold in the 20 packs, even though you would like to think that it would be more. But that did feel very, very average. And losing half of your stubs on a pack opening is, well, kind of normal, honestly. It's that when you get those lucky streaks or those hot streaks that you need to learn to cash in or cash out, however it may be. Because when you hit big, you're gonna you're gonna be up a lot. When you don't hit big, you're gonna be sitting here like I am today, losing stubs. And I'm okay with losing stubs. It's part of the experiment. It's not necessarily a CC show off how packs are for you. Oh my God, you're so lucky. Sometimes I am lucky, sometimes I'm not, But it's more about to show you guys the true value of packs over an extended period of time. And once we can understand that, we can really say, are packs good or are packs bad? If they're returning 50% value on average, well, that's okay. That's an average pack. Honestly, anything above 50% is a good pack because it lessens your risk over and over and over. And the lower risk you have, eventually you're going to hit because that's just the way the game works. And then you can make profit. So let's say out of those 30,000 stubs, if on average we could make 22 to 24 back, I would just keep ripping because eventually you're going to hit. When we're opening at these prices right now, and prices are down on the market, it just makes sense that you could lose. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoy it. We see we're down. It's going to take a lot for us to get back up, but all things are possible. I'm not going to do this like as a daily thing with Pack and Track. I don't think that that's the right call because without hitting diamonds, I'm just going to bleed money or stubs, and then if I run out of stubs, I'll have to just load them back up, and I don't want to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Pack and Track. I'm out.